And I'm Whitney.
And this is
Call It Like It Is. I almost forgot what I was supposed to say. I was like, oh,
it's
shit.
okay. It's only our 4th episode.
It's whatever.
We're still new to this.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
We're not professionals.
Yeah, we are not professionals. I need to stop trying to talk into the mic.
Deep throat the mic.
Deep throating the mic.
Is that how you do it?
Shh, I don't tell my dirty secrets.
Your hair clips are cute.
Thanks. Five Below.
Shut up.
They were not Five and Below.
Remember those headphones that I bought from
Yeah.
Five Below? The kids found them in the backseat of my car.
So now they're like...
And they're like... Okay, well, I don't think the twins know.
The twins don't know, but the others do.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They're like, who are these?
And you were like, the
I
homeless...
was for the neighbors.
They're for the neighbors' kids. They're not for you guys.
Stupid. You think you're going to get something?
You all are so bad. You're not getting shit for Christmas.
The fucking worst.
The worst. Oh my god, I keep hitting the microphone.
But yeah.
So what's been going on with you lately?
Nothing's really been going on.
Nothing?
No, I don't have anything interesting that's happened in my life.
I don't think anything really this week.
It's been rather chill.
It's been pretty chill too. Christmas break for me, so I'm really excited about that.
I had to wash down the cookies.
Wash down the cookies?
They're crinkling back here. It's the pumpkin roll. Okay.
Attack of the Killer Pumpkin Roll.
Yes. I mean, that'd be the way to go, I guess.
Yes. I would like to die by a pumpkin roll.
I don't know. I feel like I want it to be like a good story.
Yeah, choking on a pumpkin roll is a pretty good story.
Yeah, I probably should hold off, though.
Yeah,
probably.
should.
I was going to tell you something, but I forgot what it was.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with, what's on my computer or anything,
well,
so now I forget.
Brandon's been home this weekend, driving me absolutely fucking crazy.
We should put him and the kids in a room together.
We should.
See who outlasts, who lasts the longest.
Could you imagine? Brandon would be beating everybody's ass.
Good.
And then
I
they'd
get tired
be
of
beating
doing
his ass,
it.
yeah. I'm trying to
No,
get
I'm
him...
just kidding. I don't beat kids. Gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting. I've been trying to get him to come on the podcast.
He won't.
Because I think...
Stupid.
Yeah, you guys are so dumb making your pancakes.
He's probably the first listener every week.
Oh, he probably is, because he has brought up things before, and I'm like... I think
we
you
only
listened
talked
to
about that on the podcast.
Yeah, I know you're listening.
Yes.
But yeah, I would love for him to come on here and talk his normal crazy shit that he does.
I'm gonna have to step out when he's on.
Why?
We usually fight.
Oh yeah, well that's good content.
You're right.
Let it go.
For the views. Do it for the fans.
Do it for the fans, and then everybody will be like, "Oh my god, that Brady guy's so funny," and we'll be.
Then I'm gonna have to knock him down a couple notches.
Yeah, and then we'll be pissed.
He's a fucking loser.
Yeah, this is our podcast.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about him. He's already getting too much attention.
Okay, so
I did remember what I was gonna tell you about.
Okay.
So funny story. Remember when we were talking on the first episode about Josh Hairnet or whatever his last...
Harnett, yeah.
I
Hairnet.
purposely called him Hairnet because I thought it was
Josh
funny.
Hairnet.
Anyway, he's going to be playing in Verity.
I seen that.
Yeah, with Anne Hathaway and
who's the
Dakota
other
Johnson.
Dakota Johnson. I'm really excited. That movie is going to be so good.
I am still annoyed with the casting.
Really?
Just not because I think that they're bad.
I think it's going to be good.
But I'm still annoyed with the casting from It Ends With Us.
Yeah. Did you see she's suing him?
There's she's got
footage?
Legit. I have it pulled up here.
So he is a real asshole.
Yeah. I have it pulled up here.
You have it pulled up?
Yeah, because that's where I was leading.
The footage.
But, anyway, back to the casting. Stop.
Oh,
Take my content.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, okay, no. So I feel like Blake should have been in Verity versus
in
It Ends With Us.
Yeah, I could see.
As Verity.
Yeah, she should have been Verity.
She's blonde. I feel like she was described as a blonde bombshell.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that leads me into whatever. I'm going to give it to him.
You are?
I'm going to give them my opinion, but whatever. I'll let them do their movie or whatever. I guess it's their job. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about the drama with It Is With Us.
Okay.
So
there's real footage of this.
He's been dropped by his agency.
So see, when he played an asshole, he really wasn't playing.
And he was so being for upset real. Because...
Have y'all seen It Ends With Us yet?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix if y'all want to watch it.
Do you read?
Oh.
Do you know how? I'm just kidding.
You
I
went to
feel bad
Broadway.
when I ask people if I'm like, do you read?
I don't read well. I'm dyslexic, so.
Hey, well, you
really?
could do
That's
an
so cute.
audiobook. Audiobooks work well.
They just showed me a dyslexic setting. I was like, dog, I can read that.
Yes.
That
Do it.
is so cool.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
You should look into It Ends With Us. It's a pretty good
Audiobook is good,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
really good.
And they have really cool audiobooks, like graphic audios.
And for those of you who don't know, It Ends With Us is by Colleen Hoover. It's a wonderful book.
If you don't know who that movie is, or
Well, some people just
why are
don't.
you even watching us?
Some people
Anyway,
just
I'm
don't
kidding.
know.
Okay, so I'm going to read from HollywoodReporter.com. It says that the actress and her team brought forth demands for Baldoni and his team in order to begin production again after the actor's strike. Some of the 30 demands included no more showing nude videos of women, including producer's wife, to Blake or her employees. No more mention of Mr. Baldoni's or Mr. Heath's previous pornography addiction or BL's, Blake Lively's, lack of pornography consumption to Blake Lively or other crew members, and no more descriptions of their own genitalia to Blake Lively.
So they were like describing their ball sack to Blake Lively.
Yeah.
So they were like showing pornography.
Yeah.
What the
And
hell?
like his team, his lawyer came back and was like, she's just trying to fix her image because of she, quote unquote, fucked up the
movie.
not the campaigning, but like the interviews and shit. Like everybody was like, she made it about her hairline and she didn't take like the domestic violence seriously.
But what does that have to do with them being vulgar and
Well, because-
disgusting pigs, though? Like, I love when people joke and pick about things, but if I tell them to stop, like, be respectful and not describe your little pecker to me, because I
Yeah.
don't care. You know?
Like, how do you... I mean, women do not sit around and be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
my one side is bigger than the other. Like,
Or, you should see my pussy lips.
dude, don't say that.
See?
It's
Who wants to hear
disgusting,
that?
right?
I mean,
It's disgusting.
I just don't know. If somebody was being gross to me and I was like, can you please stop? And they didn't, yeah, I'd throw a fit about it. For sure. I mean, some people don't like that kind of thing. And, ew.
Yeah.
Quit being gross, bro.
But yeah.
Well, sucks to be him then.
And if I'm I, like, can't keep scrolling through this. But they have messages, like, from him to his, like, team saying that, like, they want to ruin her, basically.
So, they have
Yeah.
that proof, too.
Isn't that crazy?
That is
And
wild.
then, meanwhile, my poor Atlas is just sitting here in the midst of all of this.
I know.
Okay?
Atlas. What's that movie I just said we needed to see with him in it? He's going to be in a Frida McFadden book movie, right?
Maybe.
I forget, but anyways.
Because
he's-
it's not the...
in that video I sent you of him dressed up like a cowboy.
Yeah, and when I was like, suddenly I want to be a horse.
I was going to be a
I think
horse.
it was that video.
Yeah.
There's been a couple.
Yeah.
But he plays in Yellowstone. Well, not Yellowstone, but
1923 or something.
I think I'm going to watch it just for him.
Yeah, I love him. He's really cute
Yeah.
in an innocent kind of way.
So then I was like talking to Meg about it. And
Yeah.
I was like, how are they even going to do the second one?
They can't.
Because they're going to have to... they're not going to work together.
Yeah.
And I think Blake was trying... Because I think Justin has rights to the second one.
Yeah.
So I think
Well, the
she
thing
was trying
too
to get
is
them from him.
the second book isn't nearly as good as the first, so I won't even be interested in watching the second one. I feel like.
Did you read... Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I was like,
I reread it.
a very rushed book.
It
you
was.
know?
Well, that's because they... Like, everybody pushed for her to release it.
That really sucks.
Yeah. Oh my god, do you have something to tell me?
Good old JT's in the spotlight again.
Why?
Have you not
Oh,
seen the videos
yeah.
of his PP? So he's wearing
I'm
a
a good-
harness.
Christian girl. No, I don't look at videos of his pee-pee.
Well, it's all over tickety
No,
tack.
I'm just kidding. Totally have seen it.
So he's got, the harness on,
Mm-hmm.
and then his little pee-pee is just,
His little
his little pee-pee is just shoved up there, hanging
Yeah.
out. It does seem like he knows because he kind of like keeps pulling his shirt down. But
Well, I mean,
I don't know. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
If you don't know that your pee-pee's flopping around.
And of those of you that don't know who JT is, that's Justin Timberlake. And if the things
I love
that...
how you keep looking at them like they're stupid.
I'm looking at the camera. The camera.
Okay.
And if what Brittany said in her book is true...
Dude, he's a fucking scumbag.
He's a scumbag. And he does have small pee-pee energy. So...
Yeah. Could you just imagine somebody serenading you in the bathroom?
While you're having an abortion?
Miscarriage.
I thought they made her have an abortion.
No, they did. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Tim, will you please put up a picture of Justin Timberlake in the harness for all of our fans? Thank you.
Would you like to know?
Yes. Like this. So, are you reading any smut this week?
I'm still reading the same one from last
The
week.
Christmas
Yeah.
one. How's it going?
It's actually really cute.
Is it?
Yeah, they
I
finally
never
started
started
fucking.
it. Oh, is it good?
I was like less than 50% this morning,
Is
and now
it-
I'm almost done.
Is it good, like, descriptive
Yeah.
scenes? Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
The book itself is good. Like, the guy totally is hot.
Yeah.
He's got like a lumberjack vibe.
I like a lumberjack.
And he's got like a tortured soul.
Love those.
Like his
I know we've
parents-
already talked about that on here, but God, I
his
love the
parents
tortured
were
ones.
killed in a car accident around Christmas. Huh. Anyway.
Stop.
So then he like hates Christmas.
Oh.
And then he like also
And
harbors
then
like
she brings
ill
back his
feelings for
Christmas
this
spirit.
girl, like the girl, because she would come every year for Christmas to visit her aunt, and like the day his parents like were missing, she was like, I hate this town, like I hate it, like I hate it here, I don't want to come back here ever.
Yeah.
And then she like left the next day because like something happened to her, like
Yeah.
it was just something embarrassing. So then she left, and he like couldn't tell her what actually happened.
Oh.
So that he like associated her with those
Those
negative
things.
feelings.
Yeah. And what was the name of it again?
How My Neighbor Stole Christmas?
How My Neighbor Stole
Yeah,
Christmas.
I'm almost
Okay.
done with it now. It's cute.
So the one I want to talk about is Long Hard Ride
Okay.
by Lorelei James is her name.
Yeah.
It's about this girl. She has this bull riding boyfriend, and come to find out, he's actually married, and she had no
Oh.
idea. Like, he's married and has a wife at home and kids at home or whatever. So she finds out, and she goes to this bar to like have a drink or whatever, and she runs into this one cowboy that she knows apparently, and his name is Colby, I believe. Yes. And anyways, he pretty much like dances with her and was like, I've always wanted you, I've always had eyes for you, like, when are you gonna let me have a chance? And she's like, oh, now I guess, whatever. He goes, well, I know you've heard the rumors, and yes, they are true. My two travel buddies and I sleep with the same girl at the same time. Like, that's what we do. Like, we just run trains on these girls, whatever.
Just call me the train station. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
the train station, exactly. So she goes, yeah, sure, oh my god,
Oh
I
my
would
god,
love
this
to
sounds
do
like
that.
such a
Oh,
good
it's so
time.
good.
I don't
So-
need to mentally prepare for that at all.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a great time. So him and his two best friends are traveling for the rodeo. So she just starts riding along with them to each town.
She's riding all right.
Oh yeah, she's riding. You should see the things they do to her. I mean, instantly, I'm going to say like page 20, there's already sex, okay? And these are like crazy stories, crazy sex scenes.
Is there
crazy.
any like plot?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, because they do eventually fall in love. Like, they do.
All through like
No.
okay.
So then you kind of get a hunch that the one cowboy's gay because he's not like into it, he's not really interested in fucking with her as much as he is the other guy that's there. So there is a little bit of plot twist and twisty turnies type
there's
of
a
things.
triangle,
There's
or
a triangle
in this
going
case
on.
a square.
But in the end, it does end with people being together separately. But yeah, for a little
I
while,
want to say that all of her books are like that.
like love triangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's like a singular.
It wasn't the best book for me to read, but
yeah, a lot of people have said that her books are really good though.
Yeah.
And I like read I was gonna read that book, but
yeah,
at the time I wasn't into.
the threesomes.
Yeah, but let's like jump back to my book real quick because I forgot to tell you about it. So the whole town is like a Christmas town year round. Okay.
Oh God, one of those
Yeah, so
Hallmark movie.
The Cole is the guy, the main character. Well, the guy main character, and he works on a farm that his best friend's family owns. Okay, and he takes care of takes care of the reindeer.
Oh.
Yeah. So he
He's
like
the reindeer keeper.
yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
Right. Whatever. I love a farm boy.
Especially
Just
when he's
not the ones around here.
Yeah.
But so he like takes her to the barn to see the reindeer.
I bet he showed her his
Girl,
reindeer.
He did. Okay. So he ties her to the the pole.
No.
Yeah, yes.
Ties her to
And like before they went there, they were at a candy cane making competition.
Oh.
It's part of this whole thing.
I need to read this like tonight.
Yeah, it's really good. I think I was just going through like a depression, so I didn't read a lot.
Yeah.
And I kept falling asleep.
Yeah.
It's so exhausting being
So
me.
what do they do with the candy canes?
Use your imagination.
Shut up.
I swear.
No.
Yes.
They are, oh my God. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I bet that was fun.
You should read it though.
That's why I love these books. And a lot
Yeah.
of people are like, Rachel, how do you read that shit? And I said, because I get ideas from it. Like, there's been times where I've read the book and then looked at Brandon and I'm like, do this to me right now. Like, and he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, that's what I want right now.
Yeah.
Give me that. Tie me up with your belt. Do these things to me,
But yeah.
And then Brandon's like, I love that
And-
you read these books. And I'm
And
like,
then his
"Thank you."
best friend comes in like a little bit later.
He comes in.
Well, no. He comes into the story.
Oh, he comes in the story.
Into the chapter.
So-
I can't talk this evening apparently.
Is he going to be in the next book then, you think?
Yes. She just announced that she was dropping a new book
Oh.
next October.
Yay.
But,
so I do need to read it then.
Yeah. But he texts Cole later on. His name is Atlas also, but then he's also called Max. It's
That's
a whole
different.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm just like checking to make sure that everybody's alive. Like, I heard some really loud moaning when I walked in to get something, and he was just like, I want to make sure nobody's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
That must have been
It was
some
the candy
good...
cane.
It was the candy. But wouldn't that... You know how, like, you lick on a candy cane and it gets sharp on the end?
Okay, so the candy cane did not penetrate anybody.
Oh, well then that sucks.
No, it was still good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all I imagined was her pussy
No.
getting toe up.
Stop seeing that.
I'm sorry. What
You
would you
know
like
how
me to,
I feel about
What
that
would you
word.
like me to
It's
say?
such an ick.
But I don't want to say vagina. That's not sexy.
Yeah.
Snatch?
No. And I hate when they call it a cunt, too. It just all icks me. But I fucking love the books, like I can't stop.
So what do you...
But, like, I couldn't handle the word, what is wrong with me?
That's okay.
I cannot
You're
handle the
stroking.
word pussy in general, like,
Like, what if someone's like, you're such a pussy?
that's fine.
Okay.
But if
not-
someone's like,
No,
I cannot handle
if someone's
it.
like, put your pretty pussy up on this
don't,
table.
I will, like, slap the fuck out of you. It's just, ugh.
It's gross to you.
Yeah.
Which is okay. What would you rather them call it?
don't
Nothing?
know.
Just nothing?
Yeah. I'm
Like,
gonna
just
put
bring
my-
your sweet ass over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna
you know?
put my penis in your nothing. I don't know what I would want them to call it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Come get a load of this nothing over here.
Right. Sweet nothing.
Sweet nothing.
I don't know what I would want them to call it.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say on here.
What would you want them to call it?
And mine just gets called pussy all the time.
But, like, are you okay reading that?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't, like, ick you?
No. I like it.
I mean, I guess it doesn't, like, when I talk about it out loud, it kind of icks me.
I will say when they say it multiple times, it's like, okay.
I guess I would rather them call it a pussy versus a cunt.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you guys get turned on by this?
Yeah. I mean, I do, but
Instant drought.
it's like instant drought. There, I don't know why that's so funny. There are times where I'm
Just
like,
here for the comedic
I'm
relief.
like, okay, you've said it 14 times in this one chapter.
Right.
That's enough. What do you have for Crime Corner this week?
So, I was going to use the Blake Lively stuff, but that wasn't interesting enough.
Oh.
So,
That
I'm going to
wasn't-
tell you about the... First, I thought it was Gigolo. Not correct.
Gigolo.
It's Gilgo, Gilgo.
Gilgo?
Gilgo.
Gilgo?
So, he is a serial killer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was already charged with 6 murders, and they just hit him with a 7th murder charge this week after they discovered his daughter's hair on a victim.
Oh, his daughter's hair.
Yes. So, the victim was Valerie Mack, and she was 24 when she was killed in 2000. So, the fresh charges were announced in a bombshell indictment released Tuesday that gave gruesome details on how 24-year-old Mack's remains were discovered. In November 2000, hunters found some of her body parts wrapped in black plastic bags and ditched in New York's Long Island Pine Barrens. She had been decapitated and her hands were chopped off at the wrist. Her right leg was also missing the bottom half. At the time, she was only known as Manorville Jane Doe. Later on in 2020, genetic testing revealed her identity.
Oh.
Detectives discovered a hair stuck to Mac's left wrist that didn't match her DNA. I also don't know how to pronounce his last name because I'm stupid.
It's okay. I'm not good with names.
Hewerman was arrested in July of 2023. They allegedly determined the source, his daughter Victoria. She was only 3.5 at the time, so like she wasn't involved. But that's how they linked him to the victims.
That's awesome.
He boldly defended himself from all 7 murder charges and told the judge he was innocent in court despite all the evidence. Many of the murdered were sex workers. They were chopped up and hidden along Gilgo Beach in Long Island. And they have also recovered 11 people's remains since 96 there.
Oh my god.
I
So
almost wonder if we've heard about this, but they called him something different.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it sounds familiar. But her body parts were pulled apart on April 4th, 2011, and the child's hair was allegedly found stuck to the burlap bag hiding her skeletal remains.
Whoa.
Yeah.
God, I love when stuff like that happens. I don't love that all those people had to die. And I don't love that the poor child was tied to it.
A lot of people are calling for the wife to be investigated as well because her hair was also found. So, yeah.
So it's like, is it a team kind of thing where they do it together? You know?
Right. The people, like, at first they were like, it could just be DNA, like, from, like, he carried it.
Yeah. He could have washed the burlap sack in the family laundry.
But they have suspected the wife from the beginning as well.
That's crazy.
She hasn't been hit with charges yet.
Oh, it's coming.
And she coincidentally filed for divorce. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully she has nothing to do with it.
See, that's what I was thinking. Because I read... One of the books that I just read was like that. Was it the first one of that series?
Yes.
The Indigo Rivers Ridge? Indigo Ridge.
Indigo Ridge. Yeah, that's what happened.
The guy was like... He wasn't having sex with sex workers. He was just like having affairs
with younger women.
And
the wife found out.
His wife found out and would kill them.
And throw them over
that's like
this
kind
ridge
of what
to
I
make
was
it look like
thinking.
it's suicide. That book was really good, though.
Yeah.
Super good. Like, how do you explain your 3-year-old daughter's hair on this woman's remains?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's wild.
But it's like these people, like these killers go for so long and like they kill like a lot of people and then just get caught
Yeah.
by like the wildest.
Yeah, I guess he really didn't get sloppy, but
well,
I mean, you know how they get kind of cocky when they're like, "Oh yeah, I've killed 7 people, so I'm going to go kill some more," like, and then they start to spiral and get all crazy and things happen. That's wild. I've never heard of that story before. Have you ever heard of the Christmas Eve cannibal killer from Grinder?
Maybe, actually, but tell me about it again.
Long title there. Okay, so a 25-year-old hairdresser named Kevin Bacon.
Freeze. Forgot to tell you that the wife has already signed a $1 million deal with Peacock for a documentary.
Already? God dang, she moves fast. She said, I'm going to sell
Peacock-
this shit for my kid before I get
Peacock
caught.
has insisted that she's not getting money, but
Well, then why would she say that she did?
anyway, she's probably sucking somebody
So
off.
this is about a 25... Did you just say what I think?
I did. I did.
Loud and clear.
Actually, it really wasn't that loud, but
But it's loud in Tim's ear. This 25-year-old hairdresser, Kevin Bacon, which can be misconstrued of the actor, is not, completely different. He was from Swartz Creek, Michigan, Christmas Eve 2019. One night he used Grinder, a dating app for the LGBTQ plus community, to connect to a 50-year-old man named Mark Latunsky, I guess is how you say it. He left his home that night. He texted his roommate and had said, I'm not sure when I'm going to be coming home, so don't worry, whatever. And he was reported missing on Christmas Day, and he was never seen alive again. Then his vehicle and cell phone were recovered in a store parking lot later that day. The police soon found their way through the app to killer Mark Latunsky's home. Bacon's murder was the subject of a 2023 episode of an A&E Christmas Nightmare. So if you want to go check that out, you can. He seemed very normal, high functioning, a chemist by trade. He was a married father of 4 children who earned more than $100,000 at the time of his divorce in 2013. After the separation, he remarried to a man who expressed shock when talking to the press after his arrest, saying, "I didn't think he would ever hurt me." He was diagnosed in 2010 and 2012 with severe recurrent and chronic major depression with psychotic features, adjustment disorder with depression and anxiety with paranoid schizophrenia, and borderline personality traits. Okay.
he was dipping in all the flavors.
His ex-wife said when he failed to take his medication, he would watch torture movies. The nurse practitioner and assistant professor at Boston College says it's rare for these multiple, sometimes conflicting diagnoses to occur in the same patient. But in 2019, just 2 months before Bacon's murder, 48-year-old James Carlson called 911 saying that he had escaped from Latunsky's basement after cutting himself free from his chains with a butcher knife. According to Carlson, he had traveled from New York to Michigan to meet Latunsky for sex. The following month, one of Latunsky's neighbors said he encountered a man covered in blood from his front porch saying, "He wants to hurt me." Latunsky arrived shortly thereafter, as did the Michigan State Police, who tended to the bleeding man but made no arrests. Like, what? Excuse me? You made no arrest? This man just said, I was locked up in his basement.
Reminds me of the one of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims.
Yeah. The same kind of thing.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, you guys are gay, so...
You're fine.
You were fine. Oh, yeah. No, he was trying to kill that kid. And guess what? He did. But anyways, here's the worst part about the whole thing. After Bacon didn't show up on Christmas Day to spend time with his parents, a search went out. When the recovery of Bacon's car, wallet, and cell phone led investigators to the Grinder app.
Wait, was Bacon the killer?
No, Bacon is the victim. Sorry.
Okay.
How do you say his name? Latunsky. Latunsky? Okay.
Loser.
He's the killer. Okay. Led them to the Grinder app and subsequently to Latunsky's doorstep. The predator let them in without any complaint. There, on December 27th, they found Bacon's dead, mutilated body. Trigger warning. Sorry, I should have said that first. If this freaks you out, don't listen. On December 27th, they found Bacon's dead, mutilated body hanging upside down from Latunsky's ceiling. He had freely admitted to investigators that he stabbed Bacon to death and then castrated him and eaten from his remains.
This cookie is so good.
Does it taste like human flesh?
Nope.
Anyways, so he pleaded insanity, and he was found competent to stand trial. He was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Yada yada yada. So yeah, he was meeting people on Grinder, trying to kill them, and and he did successfully kill the one and eat his body. So,
Hell yeah.
and then just let the police in where he knew that the body was
He
hanging
couldn't afford an
upside
actual
down.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah, and what did his
Okay, I should have made jokes. That's sad.
what about his wife? What did she feel?
Got a limp mic.
A limp mic.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, home skillet. But what does his wife think about the new chandelier they had hanging from the ceiling?
Well, she had no clue.
Yeah, but if it said that the body was hanging from ex-wife,
Yeah.
he was remarried to a man that time.
Well, yeah. It just amazes me that people do not know.
Yeah, it does.
Like, there was
Hey.
never...
But what did we learn from the whole Ted Bundy case? That woman knew, and she tried to turn him in, and nobody would listen to her.
Yeah.
They were
I actually
like,
forgot about that.
they were like, "Oh, you're just making shit up, lady."
But, like, I'm not, like, saying that they didn't know, but, like, it's just crazy to me that you can hide.
all of that.
Like, how do you just, like, walk around? Like, how do you go to the grocery store, like a normal person, and just, like, man, I would love to cut that guy up and eat him.
People.
Wait, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It's a real thing, though. People love to eat the human flesh.
That's disgusting.
It is gross. I just feel bad for this person.
That's why we don't use dating apps.
Yeah, especially Grinder. I hear it's very volatile, I guess you could
Is it
say.
really?
Yeah.
We should sign up for it just to see what it's like. I mean, I'm not going to meet up with anybody, obviously.
Okay, we can make a fake account.
Yeah, we'll make a fake account.
Like we always do. And we'll get tons of dick pics, I'm sure.
Mm,
Well, you know.
I love them.
Or vagina pics for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to make a list of all the words. I'm going to read up, like, the next book that I read. I'm going to just have a notebook. And I'm going to just write down all my icks.
All the icks that drive you crazy.
Yeah,
Well, you can do that.
I will.
Do you want to read?
I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
Ah!
Is that little table yours?
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
Nothing.
Do you want to trade? Like, I'll give you the big table that I bought. Just because I need something for my junk journaling that I'm going to do.
Yes.
And my coloring. Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
I know,
junk
I'm so
journaling.
excited. You should do it too.
I was going to be showing you stuff about
On TikTok?
Junk
Oh my god, let's have a
journaling.
girl night.
Junk
Shout out to our girl
journaling.
Harper
Flarper in the
for watching us
house.
always.
Yes, and being our number one fan and biggest supporter.
When you're 18, we'll have you on the pod.
Yeah, when you're 18, we'll have you on here, girl.
Okay.
Can you go into junk?
Journaling?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell
Okay,
people.
junk journaling. There's different ways to do it. Like, some people actually use just, like, receipts. Like, somebody used a Trader Joe's bag the other day. It was, like, winter themed. And it was so cool. Other people just do themed, like, color themed or
Is it
character.
like scrapbooking in a way?
Yeah, essentially it's scrapbooking without, like, actual pictures. But a lot of people just use stickers.
Recycled
Recycled.
stuff.
Yeah, recycled stuff would
Okay.
be a good. You can check it out on the TikTok. Hurry up before it gets.
Out.
Isn't this like the fourth time it was?
Every year I feel like they do this.
Yeah. But you can also find it on.
And I feel
Other
like
stuff.
it's TikTok that's doing it so that it gets boosted.
Right, yeah.
She found it through Pinterest.
That is so cool. I'm going to have to look on Pinterest.
Yeah, that's cool that you
Yeah.
can use like paper bags from grocery
Yeah,
stores,
like receipts. Somebody used
movie tickets.
Yeah. Chopstick wrapper.
Oh,
Like or the
that's
paper.
Cool. Me and
No,
Ruby
it's
would
so
like
cool.
to do that. Ruby's a hoarder of all things trash. 'Cause
I
she
really
wants
want
to
to
make
go
things out of it.
like go thrifting for like old magazines and stuff.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
loved a good thrift
You
store.
could make one of those really cool ransom notes that they show in the movie where they cut each letter out from each.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should do it to Brandon.
Oh my god.
We have your case of beer.
Oh my god.
You must, I don't know, buy us Taco Bell if you
Right.
want your beer bag.
You must drop off a $100 order of Taco Bell if you wish to see this again. We
Signed
also have your debit card and your ID.
in your ID and your credit card.
So I don't know how you're gonna buy us Taco Bell, but not buy yourself another case of beer. We'll work on it.
Signed, definitely not Rachel and Whitney.
Not us. We would never do such a thing.
That would be so funny, though. Oh, my God.
Maddie saw our Taco Bell boy the other day.
Did she?
Yeah.
She should have told him.
She was like, you know that guy that you talked about on your episode from Taco Bell? And she was like, he was working.
You should have
We made this a whole thing.
Yeah, we did. And we should be like, hey, sir, you're on an episode of our podcast.
We talked about you.
We should go there.
I think he's a child, so we probably...
Yeah.
Well, not like a child.
I think he's probably at least 16 or 17 years
Yeah.
old, maybe. Maybe he's older.
Well,
Yeah.
he hasn't hit puberty yet, if that's the case.
You don't know that.
Sir, have your balls dropped? Actually, I think that's what Mom said.
Oh.
She was like, he's a child.
He's a child. Well,
He
your mom
sounds
would
like one.
know. Mama, we need to get Mama Kim up in here.
I don't know what she would talk about.
I don't know. Oh, she'd be having us dying laughing in here.
She's not funny.
Yes, she
I'm just
is.
kidding.
So,
Tell me.
I have something I want to read, and then if you want to read that one that got sent into the whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Okay, so I have a friend here who would like me to share their work gossip. Something about this going around their work, their job.
Okay, make sure we're not reading the same... Well, no, this one's not about that. Okay.
No, yeah, yours should be different.
Mm-hmm.
So this girl on my line, she must work in a factory because she said line, left for a little over a month. No one was sure why, but someone said it was for a BBL in Miami.
Okay, girl.
Well, she came back, and that very day, the guy says the guy said she is the mistress, came in walking with a cane. So my coworker said, oh, she's got back and couldn't handle it and threw his hip out. Anyways, when she first came back, we weren't sure if she actually did it, but the more you looked at it, the more you could see that it was done, and very tastefully, I might add. She has a special cushion to sit on and this special compression thing to wear that she can go to the potty in easily. Because that was one thing one of the guys I work with asked, like, how does she sit to use the potty? And I think who told us it has somebody who told us that it had a zipper for her to use the potty. So anyways, this girl at her work got a BBL done and she wanted to...
She's just working at a
factory.
She making that BBL money?
Yeah.
Shit.
I would love to have a BBL.
I'm not made for factory work.
Me either. I tried it once before.
Maybe when this podcast takes off. I'm just kidding. I don't want a BBL.
I just want
to not work for the rest of my life.
I want if I got rich and I could choose any surgery in the world besides lifting my tits up so they don't touch the ground anymore, I would definitely get implants in my ass. Not
I think
in
you
my
have a cute
ass.
butt.
Thanks. It's just not big enough for me. I want it to be a little bit bigger, a little more
Okay.
jiggly. But I am going to start Pilates soon, so maybe it'll get a little bit bigger
Good luck.
from Pilates if it doesn't kill me first. But
Yeah, I think I would just get
I
like,
do like a good work rumor, though.
I think I would get like a boob job.
And I guess it really isn't a rumor if she came back with a bigger ass. It has to be a true rumor.
Hopefully she actually went to somebody legit.
Oh, and not one of those creepy
Yeah.
people that you see on an episode of Botched
Yeah.
where their butt cheeks flip. Like, have you ever seen...
Or like one's like at their shoulder and the other one's at their knees. You get like, girl, you paid for that?
I
I'm
know.
telling you.
I've seen them on Botched where they'll, like, they flip them in their butt cheeks, and it grosses me out. Because they, like, flip the whole
Do you
implant
get
around.
like, does your butt job, is it like a boob job but for your butt?
I guess.
Do they like put saline butt cheeks in there?
Why can't they
Well,
just...
Yeah, it's something like that.
Can they just suck the fat out of my gut and put it in my
Right,
butt
like-
cheeks? That's what I'd like to do.
Recycling.
Recycling.
That's what I want to
How cool would that be?
do. Lipo.
Just, yeah, stick it in your butt cheeks. That would be so... We need to look into that.
We can go together.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
guys can take care of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can take off too with us.
Yeah.
We'll have
Moral
you guys-
support.
Yeah.
Moral support. Yeah.
Also, no, you can have it done too if you want.
Yeah. Come on. We all need bubble butts.
I'm good with my butt.
Okay. Well, hey.
I'll get my boobs done.
Okay.
Just like,
The guys can take care of us.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I'll take care of
Tim's-
myself.
Tim's over there like, I don't know.
I didn't sign up for this.
Really well. They can cook really well.
Yeah.
I only signed up. Tim said I only signed up to edit the podcast.
And sign
That's
up
it.
to take care of BBLs and titties.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we would just need some good cushions over here to sit on. You know, that compression thing she was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. What do you have?
Are you ready?
To rumble?
Yeah.
Are you ready to
Okay,
rumble?
so-
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I have 5 half siblings, all of us sharing the same father, all from different marriages of his life.
Whoa.
I did not send this one in.
Shout out to Willie.
I hope he doesn't watch this.
Somebody's really.
A little
Somebody's
over 10 years ago, one of my sisters told me a rumor that our dad had an affair and there's another sibling out in the wild. There was no proof or grounding to her story, so I mostly brushed it off. If anybody out there watching thinks that they're my sibling, stay anonymous, okay? I don't want to know. This week, the secret other sibling has been getting in contact with some siblings who are sharing the news. Ancestry results show that she sure is from our father. From her age, I found out which marriage my dad potentially ruined by cheating, because I'm not sure if he was still married or single at the time of her conception. I know the mother asked for some money from my dad, which he gave her. I'm assuming it was for care during the pregnancy. When she was born, my dad was 34 and the mom was 18. She was the babysitter.
Shut up.
Good news, though. New sister has a good life and a loving upbringing and does seem like a person I'd enjoy to be around.
Oh, that's a plus.
Well, at least she's decent. I have
Yeah.
questions.
Babysitter.
Yeah. Was the
Oh.
babysitter of age
Are you
at
sure
time
you're-
of conception?
Are you sure you're not reading one of our smut book stories right now?
Yeah.
Holy crap. The babysitter. Huh?
That checks a bunch of boxes.
It does.
Age gap.
Age gap.
I prefer that
Age-
both adults be well over the age of 15.
Oh, I wonder. You're right.
Can I message this person back?
Yeah.
Like, I have questions.
See if they answer right away. See if you can tell if it was 18 at the time of conception.
Okay. I sent it.
That's I also have a lot of half siblings. I don't
Yeah.
have a single full-blooded sibling at all.
I don't either, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it matters, but
No, yeah, and I have quite a few steps, siblings, all that.
they
good
said, "Oh dear."
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Is it rude of me to ask if the...
Say, is it rude of me to ask?
Okay, so they are not entirely sure if the babysitter was of legal age at time of conception. I also asked if the father was involved. He was not involved in her life at all. She was put up for adoption after birth.
Oh. Well. That's crazy to find out that
But,
you
like,
have a
glad she had a good life.
yeah, no, good for her to have a good life, and good for them for wanting,
Yeah.
being like, oh, somebody I would enjoy to be around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I couldn't imagine finding out I had another sibling.
I would absolutely have a mental fucking breakdown.
Yeah, and then be like, with the babysitter? Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, that person's dad must really be, woo, something. Must have been a stud back in the day.
Fucking fertile myrtle.
We're gonna have to see
Fertile
if
Myrtle.
he can provide us with a photo so we can see. I guess I'll get ready to play a voicemail then while you're chatting it up.
Hello, girlies. I guess we haven't had time to sit down and chat lately, and there's been a lot going on. I figured I would just call and ask, maybe have an open conversation and get your all's opinion, since you are true crime girlies as well.
You can tell she's so
Since
nervous.
the
She
John
keeps repeating herself.
Benet case has kind of resurfaced and is getting traction again, I just wondered what your all's input was. Do you think that it was an inside job, an outside job? Do you think it was Patsy, John, or Bert? What is your opinion? And who do you think done it? Love y'all.
So, we did touch a little bit on this.
Yeah.
Actually, almost every episode
Oh,
so
we
far.
actually
but
have,
like,
I think. I
um,
just started the podcast.
you mean the documentary?
No, the podcast.
Oh, the
Crime
podcast.
Junkies.
Since watching the documentary and listening to the podcast, my opinion has changed a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think the mom had anything to do with it. I don't think Burke had anything to do with it. I want to say I don't think the dad had anything
Remember,
to
we're
do with it.
speculating.
Oh yeah, we're speculating. I don't believe that it was a family affair. I believe that it was an outside thing. I really do. And for many, many years, I didn't think that was the case, but I have shifted more because DNA doesn't lie. But at the same time, the crime scene was so tampered with that the DNA could be no good. It could be whatever, tarnished, whatever you want to call it. So I struggle because of the ransom note. I struggle because of the way the person got in, and if they were just going to kidnap her, why did they end up killing her? And then still having, I don't know. But my strong belief now is that it wasn't anything to do with the family.
Yeah, the ransom note gets me.
Yeah.
Just because of the comparison with
Yeah.
Patsy's handwriting.
Yeah. It's true.
I've always just speculated that Burke did something and Patsy covered up for him.
And then me, I find it hard for a 9-year-old to be able to do something.
Have you watched them child murder shows?
Yeah.
But I will say, I haven't made it very far into the documentary yet.
Yeah.
And, I'm at the part where they're about to talk about the pineapple.
Yeah.
But there was that window that John said he broke out.
Yeah. Before and didn't fix it.
Before, and
yeah.
then it was never fixed.
Yeah.
So that could explain how they got in, but also why the ransom note if you were just going to kill her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or I think what happened is they didn't mean to kill her, whoever did. If it was a crazy, sick pervert that's been watching her forever. You know, because there is the speculation that whoever was the Santa Claus at the Christmas party was the one who did something to her.
Well, there was also, when they did her autopsy, it came back that there was vaginal trauma from the last 7 to 10 days.
Yeah. Which is also really suspicious. So, but it's... There were so many people in that little girl's life.
Right. I'm kind of thinking that it was someone... The more I, listen and, read about it, I am leaning more towards it was not the three...
The immediate family, yeah.
Right. But I think it was someone she knew.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think it may even be somebody that she knew and trusted in that pageant world. Like, one of the photographers, I forget who it was. They said somebody had some of those more provocative pictures hanging on their wall of her, and I can't remember right now who it was that they said. It might have been one of the photographers or something.
I just think it's so crazy that it's been 28 years and nobody knows anything.
Nobody will know. That's what
because just of all the advanced testing that they have nowadays.
Because I feel like the dad definitely... I don't know. I just feel like the dad's story has never changed.
Yeah.
It has always stayed consistent and, I don't know. It one of those cases that drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Because you can think of so many different scenarios. Do you believe them? Do you not believe them? Do you believe them? Do you not believe them? But I am swinging more towards my opinion has changed.
Yeah. I do not think it was her her immediate family.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But it definitely was someone that was close to her.
For sure.
And especially someone that knew how much his bonus was.
Right.
At work, which is also...
But also his bonus, he did not just get that bonus.
Oh, he had
gotten it at the beginning of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he said it was on all of his pay stubs.
Oh, so there you go. Could have been the housekeeper. Who knows?
Well, see, honestly,
there's so many things. There's so many things with that case.
And just the clothes that she was wearing, because they said that she was wearing underwear that were for a size 12.
Yeah. What is up with that? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, we could talk about it forever. All right, here's our next call. Are you ready? Maybe. That is so funny that we just were talking about UFOs and drones. Okay.
Hey, this is Anonymous. I wanted to talk about them UFOs over in the damn, New Jersey area. You talk about local gossip. That's federal gossip right there. I mean, we got people freaking out over this stuff. I just wondered what y'all thought about it and, what you think we could do to deal with. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Okay.
What do you think about the UFOs?
I think that they're real.
You do?
Okay, so this one time at Beach Week, I might have been under the influence of
What is it with you going to beaches and getting fucked up?
marijuana. However, there was a fucking UFO. Okay, so have you ever been to Myrtle Beach?
Yes.
Have you guys been to Myrtle
No,
Beach?
I have not been to Myrtle Beach. I was thinking about Ocean City, so no.
Okay, they have, actually, I don't remember. Broadway at the Beach is what this little area was called. And it was like a bunch of shops, restaurants. It was like all outside or whatever. And we were there. We went and had dinner. It was like me and Meg and I don't know who else was with us at this point in time. But we went out for dinner. I was high. And we were about to go to the hookah bar. And I just happened to look up and there were these 3 lights in the sky, okay?
Did anybody else see these?
Yes.
Okay. Was everybody else high?
No.
Okay.
Probably. I don't know. The chances are very, very high.
Yeah.
Of
being high. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm getting there. So they were blinking different colors, and then it just went away. Okay, went away. And I was like, the fuck was that?
It's a shooting star.
UFO, obviously. So then we went to the hookah bar for the... Oh my god, I need to tell the story about the hookah guy, because he was fucking hot.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, we went to the hookah bar.
Make sure you write it down.
The 3rd time this week at Beach Week, because we were kind of obsessed. And we were telling him what we saw, and he was like, no, that's a thing. Multiple people have seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a hot spot.
Hot spot
For the aliens. They want to go on a beach vacation.
Yeah, they're at the Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Chilling, partying.
And I looked it up on YouTube.
You looked it up?
There was videos.
Mm.
I'll send them to you guys.
I think Brandon's been really into the alien shit here lately with the UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
He has been, oh my lord, been talking about it for days, right? The whole drone thing, that's crazy, them people getting attacked by drones. And that was in New Jersey. That's what they
I actually
said.
have no idea what they were talking about in the phone call, but I do believe in aliens.
Are you an alien?
Maybe.
That would explain a lot.
They sent me down here because they said, fuck that bitch.
They said, we sending that bitch to Earth.
I think the government,
The governor?
they just don't want us to know that the extraterrestrial...
Well, they had a
exist.
body of an alien in Mexico that they were showing people. Now, I'm sorry. I think it's bullshit that you can't shoot a drone off of your damn property. That is bullshit. I feel like you own property, you own the air above it too. Okay? This is my air right here.
South Carolina had a whole ass UFO welcome center.
Well, we need to go to that. Maybe we can get that caller to go with us. They'd like to go check out the UFOs. But for real though, why can you not shoot a drone out of the sky?
Because it's in the air. There's you don't have jurisdiction over the
I
air.
feel like you should be able to record it. Okay, here's the first day. Here's the second day. Okay, here's the 3rd day. After that, I'm shooting it the 4th time it comes into my property. Pow! Right in the kisser. I think that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Somebody harass me with a damn drone. I am gonna do something to it. We'll learn how to lasso.
This is how to get...
This bitch over here. Thanks for tuning in to this wild craziness. We still don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We just wing it.
Yep.
We're here to have fun and forget that we're recording a podcast. But join us next week for another episode. And
Of
of
Call It Like It Is.